All right, what's going on, y'all? This one's going to be an interesting one. Okay, we're gonna talk about soft locks in video games. Come here, Rosie. Come here, big girl. Say hey, Rosie. What's up? Oh, say what's up, Rose. Okay, so we're gonna talk about soft locks in video games. All right. Now, what I have done is I've made a video beforehand. Hold on, let's let this noise pass. In the meantime, I'm gonna get some bossa nova going on. All right. We were watching this guy's video. Is really I bumped into it because one of the things he mentioned was locks. I didn't finish the video, okay? But oh shit! What the fuck just happened here? I'm telling.
It's true alchemy, the highest.
Okay, and a lot of people talk about this. All right, a lot of people talk about this. Transmutation. I've spoken about this in the. Okay, what am I looking for again? I'm looking for. All right. I've spoken about this kinky energy in sexual transmutation. And for example, if we look up Dark Souls, you have Softlock, right? Softlock, Dark Souls in the Abyss. Isn't that funny? Okay, so we have this Softlock, right? And then, isn't it funny? Look at all these dots. Connect these dots, ladies and gentlemen. All right, water, fire, gold. All right, connect the dots. Soft lock. There's even a Super Mario soft lock. Yeah. Oh god, it's so funny. So we're getting somewhere with this. Hold on, stay with me. Let me see. Super Mario. Some of you all remember the bully soft lock glitch. Yeah, there it is. Look at these. Look at this. There we go again. Hello, hello. Pay attention. All right, melanin. Pay attention. Yeah. Melanin is in everyone, different kinds of melanin, but we all are from the same. Now let me go back and just put on some Joel Gilberto because I love his music. Full album. All right, where is it? Where's my favorite album? There's one of my favorite. There it is. That's my favorite album. But oh yeah, Amoroso. Amoroso. I love this album. There we go. Ah, yes.
Best 200-word essay in 10 minutes to win $200.
I'm not sponsored by any of these.
No, I'm gonna win.
Or anyone. So, yeah. Let's give this to a nice. Right here.
Wonderful.
Sometimes I've noticed even for 432 Hertz videos, you have to use this tool and put it at. It's no coincidence that if you have the numbers, then you basically add to either 3, 6, or 9. Certain numbers. And it would match the tone. I have perfect pitch. I love music. Okay, so now. Let me put this a little down. And then this a little up. All right, now let's talk about locks. What is soft lock? So we see what a soft lock is in a video game. And now we're going to look at locks in energy. There we go. Locks in energy and sexual transmutation. Especially those who are kinky in their energy transmutation or kinky in their sexual role play and expressions of this energy. Okay, so what's important here is lock. The word lock. Now, it's no coincidence that some of these locks that we're seeing in video games are connected to the root chakra energy. It's all connected, right? It doesn't mean you're living in a digital simulation. So get that out of your freaking heads, okay? And the order of hierarchy of things created, I've already been through this. It does not mean you live in a digital simulation. Anyways, now, what do you do with these locks of energy? Okay? When this energy is locked and you are practicing semen retention, for example, or abstinence, and you're transmuting your sexual energy, your root chakra energy. Mm. Now, as I have mentioned before, you have um, you look at dogs and how dogs treat the energy. They treat it as an activator, right? And that's what you humans are to do. The same thing. Learn to treat that as an activator. Learn to appreciate the energy and just sit with the energy and breathe and focus in on the energy. All right, especially those who are into their kinky role plays when it comes to sexual transmutation and sexual expression, okay, or the exchange of sacred energy. All right, you have to learn to just sit with that energy, let it pass, sit with it, but breathe into it and transmute it, and pierce or peel back all the layers, look into or peek into all the layers, dimensions of that energy, how it relates to your other energies, okay, your entire chakra system. And this could be done through, for example, if you are in the middle of play with your partner or partners, take a step back to appreciate the energy. If you're feeling really good and you just feel like there's this pause that's just coming, well, a lot of people get that pause. Sometimes people think that pause is you're bored, all right? And no, it's not. It's not that you're bored. Sometimes you think you need to keep going when you feel this pause wanting to come in, all right? This pause, okay, or this standstill is a moment to take a break, sit in reflection, meditation, and gratitude. Mm. Do some breath work. Mm. Oh, that smells and tastes so good. Mind you, I don't inhale this stuff either, by the way. I don't inhale this at all. I aroma and I taste. And I let it come out through the nose, and man, does it taste nutty, earthy. It's good. So, anyways, yeah. So, when you connect the dots of what these locks are, how they relate to your root chakra, and you do your research, it becomes no surprise that certain words, like I said, even in finance, they seem to interconnect and go into different dimensions of different things. Let me put this volume down. Whoops. Ooh. So, anyways, learn to transmute that energy. Oh, y'all don't hear the music. Hold on. All right. So you want to transmute this energy, yay? Transmute the energy.
Forse un po' di pace tornerà.
Take a time, take a break with the energy. Breathe into the energy. Breathe
When
up.
severe weather strikes, you're
Seriously,
not alone.
dude.
From extreme heat
Really?
to hurricanes and flooding,
Anyways,
ha dato il
so let's
suo
look at sexual transmutation here. We put it
fiore.
here. In sexual transmutation, the word locks is mentioned. In the context of sexual transmutation, the word locks usually refers to energy locks or muscular energetic contractions in the body that help redirect and preserve sexual energy instead of letting it dissipate outward through ejaculation or loss. Now, I'm too spirited, okay? So I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I know how to work with the energy, okay? I do find, however, that there are people who they don't really comprehend the energy too much. They're people who are either one specific way. With people like me, especially being Scorpio Prime, who know how to move with all the energies. People who are one way and not the other, it's a little difficult to explain these energies with them. Not always the case, but I have found it that there seems to be quite a lot of excessive sexual energy being confined to its mere carnal root chakra side. All right. So this is why I have told people to learn from the dogs. Dogs, learn from them. Let them show you. Observe them. They know how to work with energy. They play with the energy. And that is what human needs to learn to do with their own energy. They know how to sit with the energy. Okay? So these locks are discussed in tradition like yoga, tantra, Taoist, internal alchemy, and even modern sexual energy teachings. Some examples are mula bandha, root lock, contraction, meridian, pelvis, or muscle said to direct sexual energy upward through the spine. That's also the PC muscle, or what some call the gooch. Some people call it the gooch. All right, but it's that muscle you use to stop your pee stream. Okay, you can breathe into that and relax, sink all the way to the earth, and rise all the way past the cosmos. All right, in a complete 360. The Uddiyana Bandha, abdominal lock, lifting the diaphragm up and down, drawing the belly in, helping energy rise from the centers. Then there's the Jalandhara Bandha, throat lock. Jalandhara Bandha, there we go. Yeah, Jalandhara Bandha, throat lock. Tucking the chin slightly toward the chest, guiding energy past the throat center. Together, these are sometimes called the three locks of bandhas in yoga. In Taoist practices, similar techniques exist under different names like closing the gates. So you can literally right now, in the sexual transmutation, using these locks helps to contain, circulate, and sublimate sexual energy into higher forms, whether for vitality, creativity, or spiritual development, and simply releasing it physically. So, I wish I could just. All right, that's enough of the music for now. I seriously wish I could just switch to the big screen and keep the music. Especially this next song. This next song is ding 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 boom 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 babo. It's ding ding por ding ding. That song is really good too. So, as the exercise say, listen to this song real quick, y'all.
Bum 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 babo, bailo bailo bum bum bum, bailo bailo bum bum da 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 Você tem que dar, que promete.
All right, I'm still listening to it. Y'all probably can't hear it right now. But anyways, so you literally can sit with this energy. All right, there's that muscle you flex, okay, and then go from the three centers. All right, so start from the root. You flex that PC muscle. Make sure you're sitting up straight. Make sure you relax. Everything aligned and symmetrical, balanced. chegar. No se sofre, no se llora, no se confuma. All right. So you sit up, and you work with this energy. You flex your PC muscle. You breathe. You exhale. Play with the breathing circulation several times, the different combinations, till you find a nice sensor point. Okay, where you can relax, and you are very in tune with the feeling of that root chakra. Then move that upwards. Okay, connect that motion with the breathing, flexing of your abdomen. Okay, same thing. Find, take your time with this. Find that space, that nice sweet spot between the flex, the release, and then relax into it. So you are connected, and that feeling you are connected with on both of those chakra centers, now three, because you also have to count the center, right, between the root and the abdomen. Now you move up to the heart. You do the same thing, and then you have your throat, keeping that step where you tuck in, and I will add press the tongue of your root press the root press your tongue towards the roof of your mouth. Okay, do the relaxation. That way you complete the circuit. Okay, same thing. Play with the breathing. Play with the breathing. Find that sweet spot between the inhale, the exhale, the flex, and the relax. And then when you are in tune with all, it'll be easy to now play with this energy and recirculate it, combine with any mudra that you need that is specific for whatever it is you need to work on, whatever areas you need to relax, open, align, etc. All right, so that's all I got. Peace.